Today I'm with my friend Nick. We are checking out this property. This is the snow. And because I want to try to buy property for I'm trying not to like fall down. The snow's deep. Trying to buy property and came across this one, and it is, oh God, I can't keep up with you that way. I forgot, because you have long strides, I have short legs. Wow, it's absolutely gorgeous. It has like the perfect trees on it. I don't think we're going to be able to get in far. We need a snowmobile. Somebody walking in here? That looks more like hooves.
Mr. Moose, don't you dare come near that stuff. Stay over there.
There's a moose over there, guys. As you saw in the previous clip, that there was a moose that crossed my path while my friend Nick and I were out. I gotta give you guys a little bit of background to that. So I've been looking for land here in Alaska for about 2 years now. I think it's been about 2 years. And I haven't really had any success. Either the land is just too much or the land is not good, because there's just so many types of terrain. So you have to kind of look, because you don't want to be somewhere where there's a lot of permafrost, or where there might be muskegs or wetlands, things like that. So you kind of gotta look around at things. So I found where I wanted to be. I narrowed down the town in which I wanted to be in, or the area in which I wanted to be in. And so my friend and I went flying our drones, but our main mission was to go see some property that I had been looking at. I wasn't sure if I wanted to buy a home that was already built and just move in and everything, or if I wanted to buy land, which was my original plan. And I decided upon buying land because I can take my time. I don't need to be on the land like right now, because I do live in Parker, so I have a home. And so this property popped up, and I had looked at like 2 or 3 probably the week before. You guys saw that in a video where I went and looked at some property, but none of that really appealed to me. So this popped up, and I'm like, oh, let's go down there and look at it. So we went down to go look at the land, and I immediately, I do the research. My realtor has been really great, and she's actually been helping me. She's given me all the tools that I need to be able to find the land that I want. And so there is an app in which you can look and see what type of terrain it is, so you can see what type of trees are on there. For me, it's all about the trees, the types of trees specifically. You can see if there is maybe like muskeg, or if it's wetlands, if it's peatlands. You can find all the things you need. So this particular property, I looked it up, and everything looked pretty kosher. It had birch trees on it, which means the land is a little bit drier. Birch trees kind of like a drier soil. I mean, they can take moisture, but they kind of like a drier soil. And it had a little bit of spruce trees or evergreens on it, but not very much. Most of the land is birch. And it had a waterway. So when I say waterway, I mean it had access to a small lake as well. So we decided to go down there, and as soon as we got out of the car and started walking on the land through that snow, look up, and there is the moose. So I'm like, wow. My friend immediately was like, I think this land is for you. And I'm like, I don't know. Do you think? He's like, you're always talking about moose and wildlife, and look, as soon as we get on the property, what are the chances of a moose walking across our path? And I'm like, yeah. So I'm walking on. It's beautiful. We don't go very far because the moose didn't go very far, and we don't want to disturb him while he was out there munching on his trees. But I came and I was like, I gotta think about it. I always gotta think about things. Like for me, I can't do impulsive things. I have to like sit on it and think about it and figure things out and calculate. So I did the calculations and I can afford the land. And so I put in an offer, not getting my hopes up high because I put in other offers. You guys don't know, I think I put in like 4 different offers down here and they didn't pan out. So I didn't have my hopes up high, but today I got a text message from my realtor saying that congratulations, they accepted the offer. And oh my gosh, I immediately started to cry because it's still very surreal for me, and until everything goes through, I'm just kind of like, okay, you know, calm down, Angie. Okay, it's not here yet. Just, you know, but fingers crossed. So I'll just be documenting this part of the journey with purchasing land in Alaska, and I'll bring you guys along. So I'm getting closer to having my retreat and being able to buy and build, I should say, a home that's going to be my forever home, a tiny home, of course, but I get to design it the way that I want, and I don't need it right now. Like I said, I have a home. I'm fine in Parker. This is a multi-year project. This is not something I'm going to be doing like right away, but this is going to take years for me to do, and I'm good with that because I can rent a cabin if I need to, or an apartment, or rent a room. I can still travel in the van. I have friends, I have family, so that I can stay with while all of these things are getting put into place. But I'm just so excited, and I just want to share that part of the journey with you guys, and I'll catch you guys in a sec. Like maybe a sec means a few days when I go down and we're gonna walk the land again. So I'll keep you guys up to date on the process. So excited, just so very grateful, humble, blessed, and excited. Today we are headed back down to Sedona to walk on the land again, and I'm super excited. Hopefully the snow has kind of melted a little bit. Maybe we've had a couple of sunny days, but I get to use these. Look, Nick says I don't need them, but I'm gonna use them anyway. But yeah, I'm so excited. I didn't even sleep last night. I don't know, it says I got 6 hours on my watch, but I felt like I was asleep for like 2 hours or something, and I'm not tired. I don't know, it's like all these emotion things are working its way. But yeah, so gonna go on the land, hopefully be able to throw up the drone and see the land from above today. But look at this view. Alright, talk to you guys in a minute. Okay, bye. Okay guys, so we're back at the property and we are walking down to see where the land starts and ends. So a lot less snow, but it is so beautiful. Look at this. Wow. Oh, so excited. Like my anxiety is through the roof. But I'm very excited. I'm so happy. And as I'm walking, I'm thinking, damn it, why didn't I put on my extra pair of socks? Because my feet are cold. All right, here we go. Okay, so this would be my main road to drive into. There's 4 lots on this particular road. So I have to walk lightly. Snow's not too deep. Not like the first time I came. It is a lot of work though. Wow, you feel that wind?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Better down here.
Huh?
The trail.
To the trail. Wow, that's the lake? Holy shit. Huh. It's really big. I didn't think it was that big. This is where my property line would end. There's a road between me and where the neighbors would be at. Those are sandhill cranes over there making a fuss. But this would be all my land here. This is going to be all the land, and it goes all the way down to the lake. So we'll walk down towards the lake. Wow, I love these trees. This would be, so I'm on the other side of the property line, and this would be the property line on this side, and that's the lake out there. Look at how, like, guys, I own part of this lake. Oh my gosh, so all of that is my land, and we saw multiple moose droppings on our way in. This is so incredible. I don't know how much time it's gonna take. I don't even care. But this would be like my own little piece of paradise. And I only have a little while to go before I get there. But yeah, look at this. There's a space here. This is really flat here. I will clear out about 1/4 of an acre on this side. And then the lake is down there. Build a trail that goes down that way. So many possibilities. This is amazing. Today is the day that I'll be signing my paperwork